Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends from former camp of Ashraf and Liberty, dear Mrs. Rajavi, first of all, I want to thank the Women's Committee of National Council of Resistance of Iran for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to meet the people of the Camp Liberty, in particular the women who have been welcomed here in Albania. Yesterday, we had a great opportunity to meet nice women, and I was very impressed to talk with women who had already a great experience of the struggle. Since Rouhani came to office 4 years ago, some 3,000 people have been executed, including political dissidents or ethnic and religious minorities. And these are the official figures, but we know there are maybe even more. Women are the prime victims of the machist regime ruling Iran. They are denied by the regime of their most fundamental rights. They are discriminated at all levels of the society. When they are working, they get low wages. And 80% of the women are unemployed, although they are well educated, and they can't access to a lot of functions. Despite severe repression and discrimination against women in Iran, they have played and you are still playing and will play a role in the resistance against the regime. Women in Iran are defying the theocratic regime in every aspect, such as their social life, in universities, in the working places, and so on. But the most remarkable aspect of Iranian women's defiance of the regime is their participation in the resistance. You can be very proud that some 52% of the National Council of Resistance of Iran are women. By comparison, if you see Switzerland, which is a so-called developed country, we are only 32% represented in the parliament. That means that also in our country, we have to fight to apply our rights. They are the rights in law, but they are the rights in fact. And for the women, nothing is never granted. And we see in a lot of countries that if we think that everything is done, it's not the truth. And then we have always to fight against backlash. So the Iranian women have understood that, but it's also an example for us in Europe. And the president-elected of the NCRI is also a woman. So it's time for the people in Iran to get rid of all this oppression in order to settle a democratic regime where equality between all citizens, women and men, and between all religious and ethnic communities is the rule. Iran needs also international solidarity, and it is also our duty in Europe to spread information throughout all the world about what is happening in Iran. Once more, thank you and congratulations to NCRI for all its courageous commitment, the militants, and also to their leader, Mrs. Maryam Rajavi. Thank you.